Hey!
What's up?
What's up, everybody?
Yo.
Hey!
How we doing,
Hey,
people?
hey.
Hey, what's going on?
Hold on
Look
one
at all
second, guys.
these.
I gotta show you guys what's in front of me right now. How do I switch my camera? Let's see.
Just turn your phone around.
Okay, yeah, probably. Win Lambo, boys.
Ooh.
Oh!
Nice
Damn.
right. Nice right,
What?
Delhi.
Delhi's just picking up his new car.
Yeah, Deli's picking up his 3 cars finally got washed.
Yeah, they're finally polished, ready for me to pick up. Or I'm just going to buy a suit. at the
Did you
mall.
have to show my license plate?
Yeah,
Yeah,
don't show
for
don't
sure.
show off this story. That's like the scene in Back to the Future when Biff gets Marty's car all waxed. That's what Deli's doing. Is he's just waxing Destroyer's cars. Oh, that's awesome.
I'll be back.
All right, see ya. What's up, everybody?
Cheers.
Yo,
What's up,
what's
Nia?
going on? on?
Axion.
What's up, Logan?
What's going on?
All right.
All good, man.
How
How do you guys like James' latest gear?
Yeah.
The what?
Please go in the comments and talk about how, who the sexiest man in the world is and why it's James.
Please.
So, which one is better? You guys need to do a vote. Is a fedora better, a direct better, or a snow cap better?
That's awesome.
Well, I need your pipe, is what I need.
Yeah, yes. Yeah,
Oh,
it's for
that's
random.
Well, welcome everybody
Yeah,
to this
man.
week's weekly hangout. As I told everybody here on this chat, I'm going to be doing as little talking as possible. So, Pullen and I are going to have a competition to see who talks the least. Are you ready, Pullen?
Not me.
He's already winning.
He's already winning. So we have members of the Axion Advisory Council here. Dead Poet's going to be talking to each one of them. Super big thanks to them. We have, I think, 2 more coming as well. As soon as they're ready. So huge thanks to you guys for Axion Community being here. And yeah, really exciting stuff around the corner. Just a couple things to mention off the top. First thing is that the Diamond Hands NFT is about to expire. So that ends on this Monday, the 15th. So if you haven't had your chance to get that beautiful diamond stake NFT, it is around for only 3 more days before it disappears, and that's a 5% discount, permanent discount in the accelerator going forward, and future upcoming events related to diamond staking. So if that's you, make sure to check it out.
And Joel, you want to make a guess how much diamonds NFT do we have right now?
How many diamond stake NFTs do we have right now, Dead Poet?
Yeah.
I'm going to say 485.
45.
Ooh,
Come on,
45.
guys. 45.
You say 485 or 45?
485, yeah.
485.
485. I'm gonna guess. Actually, haven't checked in a little while. Maybe
Not a bad guess.
300.
I was going to guess that, Joel. You can take my guess.
Sorry. Okay, I'll do
No.
320.
Okay,
There you go.
What about you, Destroyer?
I'll guess 461.
I'll guess 461.
461. Of course, because you wrote the script, Destroyer. Of course you know how many diamond sticks NFT that is. What are you talking about,
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah, 461 diamond stakes. And I want you guys to remember that every single time you take a look at that NFT, think of the wonderful artwork that Joel is coming out with. Please credit the
You're reading that
artist.
wrong. That's 481.
481?
Yeah. That's what it says on my screen.
461 is what
Oh.
it says on OpenSea.
I want his.
Oh no, it does say 461
Yeah.
owners, but 481
Oh,
NFT.
Yeah, 481
yeah.
totally
Uh,
minutes.
It's interesting.
You're
How does
right.
that work out?
People are buying them, I think.
People
Yeah.
might be buying them
Oh,
and
yeah.
sending them to other
Ooh.
wallets or
hmm So yeah, just remember for every diamond stake NFT that gets out, that's Axion that was restaked or taken off the market. So it's a huge benefit for the big payday, and the big payday stuff. And we're almost over kind of our period of big payday volatility. So
Yeah,
really
man.
excited.
Finally coming over. It was interesting that we were expecting 4.9 billion tokens to become liquid during big payday. And it's interesting that 2/3 of the tokens were actually restaked. You know, so I don't know. I feel like the whole dump is probably gonna be over soon. Price seems to be stabilizing. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Seems to
Yeah.
be the
Oh,
case.
really looking forward to it. Nia, can you hear us now? You in?
Yeah, I can hear you guys now.
Hey,
Yay!
Yeah,
So I'm
Awesome.
going to predict.
Yeah, your video looks a lot clearer.
I'm going to predict that we hit 700 over 700 by the time we hit Monday.
In the next 3 days.
man.
700 diamond stakes.
I expect it. Yeah.
All right. That would be awesome. It's a great looking NFT.
Okay, let me write this down. Okay.
700.
Metal at 700.
Yeah, and the man who made them are
701.
great. Is great looking as well.
701. Are you guys taking side bets or something? Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, if you're
that's
not
awesome.
sure what the diamond stake NFT is, take a look at the website, axion.network/diamond stake, and it will tell you all about the benefits of owning this NFT, what it will do for you with the accelerator, and how to get your hands on one. You've only got, is it 3 days left, Joel? Or 2.5
3 days left.
3
Yep.
days left.
Yeah.
So if you want to get one of these exclusive NFTs, you need to act fast.
Act fast.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
I also
Thank you, Paul.
foresee, now that we're starting to stabilize from the big payday sales, I foresee marketing ramping back up.
Ooh, baby. Ooh,
Oh,
baby.
man.
Oh.
Yeah, we got. Oh, should I?
Yeah.
You know,
Please.
hint
Please
at a few things coming.
Please hint at a few things coming.
All right, I can do that. I can do that for the community because I'm that kind of person.
You are.
No, seriously, we have a lot lined up, as we've said over the past few weeks, over and over and over. Our marketing was being pushed back, but it was spent. We had everything lined up. We were just waiting for the right moment. Now, the moment is now.
Boom.
But in the next
Alright.
week or so, then
Now
rolling
being
out,
next
we're going to
week.
see a couple editorials from the big guys. And we have a very juicy interview from one of the top crypto websites. Anybody want to guess at that?
DestroyersCryptoReviews.com.
Okay, I didn't want you to literally say it.
Oh,
properly,
shoot. I am
ruining
so sorry.
surprises.
I'm so sorry.
NarcoDecentralizedExchange.com.
Interesting.
No,
Interesting.
aside from that, we've got YouTubers lined up. We've got interviews lined up. We're rolling everything out. The moment you guys been waiting for, it has come. We are going to start rolling everything out. Marketing is ramping back up.
Yes.
Yes.
So excited. So freaking excited.
Yeah, man. I think this whole week was just about marketing and marketing and marketing. Was like calls and calls. Agency 1 to agency 2 to agency 3. Going through the PR levels, PRs. PR documents, man.
We're jumping from, as most of you know, we've spoken about it before. We're dealing with multiple marketing agencies for our marketing, and we decided to go the route of interviews as opposed to the normal crypto YouTuber shills, because as we've seen, that's double-headed swords. We're getting people who don't quite understand the depth of the platform, because we're not just a staking token, we're an entire ecosystem. So asking someone to cover that without actually understanding it is a bit much to do. So as you've seen prior to this, Joel and his awesomeness personified, he's done a great job relaying what we are. So that's the route we're going to take for
True.
foreseeable
Totally
future.
agree, man.
I think.
Yeah, I did an interview on Thursday.
No,
with,
not yet, Joel. We're not allowed to talk yet. We're not done yet. Destroyers.
No.
Destroyer is not done shielding you. He
Listen,
needs to
I'm
shield you more.
muting my mic. I'm going away.
No, losing this competition.
But the speaking guru that is Jace, I don't think anyone can do as good a job as he can relaying what we are. So the format that we're going from now on mainly is going to be interviews. We need one of us to shield us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and besides that, the moment everyone has been waiting for, Axion launch, is
I
back in
love how the
action.
music transitioned right at that moment. That was
See,
perfect.
it was like
That
a
was
perfect beat
goosebumps
drop.
worthy.
That was pure accident.
It was not accidental. Don't do that. That was purely intentional.
Yes, that's what I meant.
We have a bunch of projects that have been reaching out to us where we've narrowed down and we've. Okay, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to leak. I'm not going to be Travis. I'm not going to. I'm
Come
not going
on,
to
just
leak.
a little bit.
Okay, I'm dialing back. I'm dialing back. I'm not going to specify on what we're about to unleash upon you, but we've got big things.
Yeah, man.
Free
And so
Willy
if-
in general chat just told me I needed to turn my camera on, and I'm just jiving here while chewing on a Sharpie. So if you wanted to see that, now you can. Here it is.
I think they just wanted to see what hat you had on today.
Oregon Ducks.
I think everyone here appreciates your looks, Joel.
You know what?
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate your looks, man.
Such a
I can't
handsome
look as
face.
good
man.
as I can't look as good as Metal though. Phew.
I don't know.
I don't know
Yeah,
how you
I
guys-
mean, sorry,
I don't-
I totally stole the thunder of that, but guys, we have another Axion launch coming up. Like we are on the announcement's going to come out on Monday, I believe. Monday, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Monday.
on
That is
Monday for our first Polygon Axion launch. And
Yeah.
guys, I am so excited. I mean, here's the funny. This is how I know that it's a good one. You know, of course, we on the core team, the core contributor team, the everybody in the Axion team, mods and all that stuff. We all have to abide by the same rules as launch. But when this project went through and got done, Deli was like, I want to drop a bunch of money into this. It's like, well, we can't. We all have a limited allocation, right? We can't just
Yeah.
buy up a whole bunch of it. I personally wish that I could buy 3x the amount of this token before launch because it's so freaking rad. It's so cool. But you know what? I gotta apply for the
Just like
launches,
everyone
just
else.
like everyone else. So
Yep. You're back to the line, Joel. Get
yeah,
back
get
to
to
the
the
line.
back. Exactly. And he is back. Yeah, so very excited. So that announcement's going to come out Monday for our next Axion launch partner, and it's on Polygon. So it'll be our first Polygon launch on Polygon.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Very excited.
It's about time, man. It's about time.
tangible excitement.
Tangible. All right, I'm gonna turn my camera off because I got to get back to work. Dead Poet, Destroyer, Urban Gird, Poland. I'm gonna leave it to you guys. Take us away for this awesome.
I want to see what that
Axion
is on Nia's poster behind her. Can you show us what's on your poster?
Yeah, I'm actually in my team meeting room right now, and this is the men's. This is the men's. Can I put my camera on here? Or
Yeah,
can you
yeah.
do that?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
If you figure it out, you'll figure it out before Deli, who couldn't figure out how to turn his camera on.
Oh, here we go. All right.
Nice.
This is our men's. They call themselves the dogs. So this is the rules that they abide by,
That's cool.
like their
Oh,
set
nice.
of values, and their picture. The women's. This is ours right here. It's just down right now. I don't know why it's down, but this is the women's. Like we abide by the acronym BRAVE.
Be a good blueberry.
Be a good blueberry.
Yeah.
Blueberry? How does that work, Nia? Like,
So,
why does someone like blackberry or strawberry?
Yeah, strawberries. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, might as well kick this off. So Nia, I know we've done an interview with you before, and I promise this is gonna be the last thing I say, and then I'm turning my mic off. But since you're there, kind of in that room, tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, all that sort of jazz, and just Dead Poet, I'll let you go from here.
okay, yeah, that's fine. Perfect. I'm a USA women's sevens player. I play rugby for the US, the national team. This past year, I competed in the Olympics with the US team. We're getting ready to go to Dubai in a week and a half. We just got done with a pretty hard 4-week block. So actually, my team is having a celebration right now. I was actually supposed to go home. I asked if I can go home to like be a little bit more professional, but they really wanted me to be here, so they just told me to stay in the room. And then when I'm done with this, I got to go back out there with them. So they take team culture and just unity pretty seriously. So yeah.
Yo, Destroyer, are you there?
I am. I'm here.
Yeah, man. So Nia, I think that's pretty awesome that what you're doing. Do you just want to share like, what you hope to bring on the table for Axion? What's your aspiration like? Because you're so deep into sports, and like what do you see? Uh, like what's the relation of sports? The kind of commitment you have to sports, and what do you think? It's similar to what Axion is.
So when I think about Axion, I think about long term, and I can't play rugby forever. No one can play sports forever. So I think Axion is very beneficial to athletes for their lives. I mean, during like their careers, but especially after. So it's setting yourself up to be successful after your career is over. Surprisingly, a lot of people in my position who don't make the big bucks in their sport, they either try to stay a part of it or like they freak out after it's over, and they don't really have a good game plan. So I think Axion and other projects like it, or that's definitely going to be the push. I think if I would love if Axion became kind of like the thing you did, like you make you have your stakes after your career is over and you will be fine. So my biggest thing
Yeah.
is sharing with my rugby community that look, set yourself up now, okay? 5 years later, 10 years later, whenever you're completely done with the game, you'll be fine. So I really want to make that connection with my immediate team and just rugby specifically after. So
Yeah, man, it's amazing because like what I always mention, smart money is accumulating, buying the dips, buying more Axion, staking them. Because as if you think about it, the whole project itself, we didn't had a smooth start. I mean, we got to be honest, we didn't had a smooth start. We had a very rough start. But I think the whole idea of the tenacity of the team itself, I strongly feel that it's always about pushing the boundaries. Saying that, hey, you know what, could this work? If this doesn't work, could we try something else? Like, hey, what's new in the market? How can we actually incentivize takers? How can we incentivize the ecosystem? And we went through, like, if you see for the past last quarter, we have moved on from just being a CD token to becoming a staking ecosystem. And within that staking ecosystem, we are also developing a NFT ecosystem. Our launchpad is also moving from just a launchpad to a launchpad ecosystem, where in the future there will be cross projects, partnerships, within the our all the projects that we have launched or we are planning to launch in the future. So I think, I really feel that, as long as we keep on pushing, we just ensure that, I mean, the team itself is committed to the investors. We know that it's a long-term project. So yeah, so it's great to see that taking Action as part of your investment.
I also believe, like you said, the values of Axion, just being adaptable and willing to change with the times, and always moving forward. That's what athletes do. Like even just USA Rugby, like in general, like they like
Yeah.
honest. Last year we went bankrupt. Like our whole system was on the edge of crumbling. So we had to change up the system. We had to find ways to make it work for everyone. So just constantly being adaptable. I love the values of Axion. I love the community. I love the core team. And I think that really aligns with what a good sports team and athletes, like they follow those same set of values. So it's a lot to like.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Just thanks for that, Nia. Appreciate that. Destroyer, you're supposed to be the one interviewing. What am I? Why am I the one asking questions?
Sorry, I had to step away. I caught the end of that, but I'm already aware of Nia's awesomeness. Metal. Introduce yourself. How'd you get to know Axion? How'd you get involved?
So I mean, I came across it because of the Launchpad. I had was watching a Voscoin, and he was mentioning that Babel was that you guys were launching Babel, and the idea of being involved in an IDO. That was, to me, that was the end all for crypto, is having that early access. And so, but I had probably had about 3 or 4 stakes before I even really jumped on the Babel IDO. And I mean, it's just been kind of the center of everything I've been doing since. I just think everything that you guys have done and put together is amazing. And when I saw that you guys were looking for professionals to be a part of the advisory council, that even impressed me more, because I've been a part of a lot of nonprofit boards. And on those nonprofit boards, we brought in advisors, and we had our own advisory councils, just like what you've put together here. Just so you have that extra set of eyes and that extra, those extra thought leaders and promoters. And so that whole concept just really impressed me, and honestly didn't expect to get a reply. But I'm one of those kind of people that just, you 90% of success is showing up. I think, I mean, that's for most people, even in sports, 90% sometimes is just showing up. If you don't show up to practice, you're not going to be a success. So, but my core strength is in writing, and I'm the editor of the largest local independent newspaper here in Southern Utah, and I love expressing thought through word, through written word, and so hopefully here real shortly, I'm working on my first core set of articles that we'll start putting out. Hopefully, maybe even starting on Monday. So we'll be doing that through Medium, through LinkedIn, on the Axion website, and I'm just looking forward to that. Looking forward to just kind of seeing how this journey unfolds, because I really do firmly believe that what you have created here is amazing. So, just really honored to be a part of the team.
Glad to have you as a part of the team. As an advisor, as an Axion advisor, what are some things that you've proposed? Anything you can?
Just that, just having more written content out there, and maybe even helping clean up some of the language and the content that exists right now, and then really kind of tying that into a stronger SEO engine, and just making that network contribute and support the rest of what's going on. I mean, I come from a generation that does a lot of deep reading and research, and isn't as acclimated to watching videos. So if we can reach that audience, if we can reach that demographic, if we can pull in those more traditional deep pockets and core investors, and make it possible for them to onboard, then I think that's going to be a key to really getting that depth in our growth. And so that's kind of what I'd like my focus to be. But I also want it to be organic. So it'll change as our needs change.
Right. And written format is definitely something we've been behind on, our Medium and platforms like that. So
Yeah, I think having James write some articles and having them pushed out to our blog is going to be a huge benefit for us. And as you say, for SEO purposes, is going to be very unique. And having it not written from a team as well, having it coming from your point of view, from an investor's point of view, from an advisor's point of view, it's going to be very beneficial. So I look forward to that.
yeah, and
So, but you're not going to ask me about my getup?
Come
it's
on,
so
Soy.
snazzy. I'm pretty sure I was the only person.
I got to give a plug out for this new musical that I'm going to be in 2 weeks. So,
Oh wow!
Mara the Musical is launching. It's an original score.
It's a space opera, isn't it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm a salty old sea dog on a ship, and I'm just trying to embrace my role and kind of get in the mood. So I thought I'd just go ahead and adorn my little outfit here today.
All right, I'm gonna ask for your to hear your singing voice soon.
Right now?
He's like, I'm not warmed up yet.
Yeah, what do you mean by later? Right now?
Sip of water. me.
I'll give you one line. I hear her sighs. I got one line in one song, and then I'm back up and harmony and everything else in a lot of it. So I'm not the lead role. Believe me, you don't want me as the lead role.
As long as you're harmonizing, I'm sure it's amazing. All right. Who we got here? Logan, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, Logan.
How's it going, Stroyer? What's up?
All right, man. Pretty good. It's Axion Friday. All those are amazing.
Yeah, happy Friday to everyone here watching as well, and you guys too. Made it through the week.
Sorry, guys. I have to remind that Axion Friday is trademarked by Andy, yeah? So we can't use Axion Friday here. We don't want Andy to come, claiming
we got a copyright takedown notice from
exactly.
Oh, that's awesome.
Andy is like okay on chat, he's watching,
It's Friday on
Andy's
Axion.
Always watching.
Not to be confused with Axion Friday.
Yes, exactly.
Leak after leak after leak. If you're part of the community and you want inside knowledge,
nice.
Axion Friday.
That's the platform you go visit. Axion Friday on Telegram. Well, Logan, introduce yourself. Tell us how you came to know Axion.
Guys, I hope you're doing well. My name is Logan. I'm on the advisory council, and it's been a great time. And a little bit of background about myself. I am a 20-year-old college student. I play college lacrosse at Harvard College. I found out about Axion, kind of a little bit similar to Metal, through Vozcoin's YouTube channel. It was kind of a means to an end where I saw the video and then, inspired me to look at Axion, and I did a ton of my own research about it, and met the team and kind of became an active member in the community, and really was intrigued by the community as well as the project itself. And that kind of inspired me to kind of have a more hands-on approach, and I thought I could bring some ideas to the AAC, which I'm implementing now, along with some of my fellow advisors, as well as Deadpo and the help of the marketing team. So it's been great meeting everyone and spreading the word about Axion, kind of from my approach from more of a ground up level. And I'm utilizing a lot of marketing materials and social media to get the word out to kind of the next generation of crypto investors. Kind of similar to Nia, it's really important for the younger generation to start focusing on their investments and their finances. And there's no one better to kind of explain the material and what's out there than younger people who really kind of understand it. A lot of older generations, they think this crypto is some magical theory out there, whereas it's becoming way more mainstream, and I've kind of taken it as a task for myself to kind of educate people as well as family and friends on its potential. So I'm just trying to spread the word.
I see.
That's really cool, man.
I see metal smoldering.
Default look
that?
is smolder.
Logan, what are some ideas, some activities that you propose to the team?
Yeah, so I'm a college athlete. I play lacrosse, and there's a mass platform for communication between college students, and promoting. College athletes are now allowed to promote business activities and be compensated um, for their work. So I've reached out to a couple of college athletes, trying to onboard them on to kind of like Axion, kind of paid, sponsorship in a sense, and the hit rate is incredible for this generation and Instagram. Everyone is checking and updating on their phones. And it's just an incredible way if you really know someone, and I'm recruiting athletes who I know and trust, and they're spreading the word about Axion via their social media platforms. So it's kind of what I'm hoping it's going to be is kind of a ripple effect throughout college athletics. Really targeting this high accuracy and high hit rate of communication. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Using leverage my relationships and my generation as well. I think there's a lot of potential for kind of the next generation of crypto investors.
Yeah, thanks, Logan. I thought I just want to mention that when we were going through Logan's idea, what I really liked was this intrinsic message that we are trying to share with sportsmen, and that I mean, as they pursue their interest in sports and they go through their whatever they want to do for sports, I think it's also important that they also look into investment opportunities, or to projects like Axion, where it's available for them to actually gain ROI in the long term. Something that is sustainable, something that is not like a farm and dump, something that is not just like probably will be here for the next 1 2 weeks or 3 months, and then everything is just gone. And I thought it's great that we're trying to actually develop like like new, like future Nias. Like we see Nia as like like most of these athletes would dream to actually be part of the Olympics. And what better to actually also at the same time educate them, or at least share about the whole idea of Axion being a long-term project, being able to give sustainable tokenomics, returns to the investors as well. you know
Yeah, I also kind of wanted to jump in and say, it's a long-term project, absolutely. And I'm only 20 years old. So by the time my 15-year stakes expire, and I get my return on investment, I'll be, 35. That's obviously a great time to have access to wealth and capital at that point in your life, because you hear all these traditional investments that I'm from the States. I'm just from outside of New York. Obviously, these things like Roth IRAs, you don't really get access to them until you're 65. But having money in a very safe spot where it's earning passive income in a place like a 15-year stake for Axion, it's pretty reassuring, and it's very hands off, and to know that I'll have access to that money when I'm 35. So that's my generation, college kids, like it's something that they should be, consider thinking about and being financially responsible.
Yeah, because Axion is all about, it's basically the way we design Axion. It's basically, if you hold Axion, you're not just growing in terms of just Axion. You will also have access to other tokens as well. That's without a doubt. And how you get access to all these other tokens? You get access it through all the launch pads. There'll be all these new projects that we'll be partnering up with. You guys have access to, to pre-sales ideals, So you're not just earning the 8% interest every year. You're also getting the Bitcoin dividends. And then you have access to the launch pads where you can actually increase your digital asset portfolio. So again, I thank you, Logan. I think what you're trying to do here. I mean, again, education is educating someone about an idea of long term. It's never easy. I mean, I mean, everyone is so used to crypto where it's you make 10x in a matter of one day. But I strongly feel that when more and more people starts adopting crypto, Axion is the kind of project that we want to actually be looking at, something that is again, sustainable, something that is is always growing. We are not a finished product. Most tokens actually settle with one type of thing. They're either a launch pad, they are either a yield farm, they are either a staking token or something. For us, we are a staking ecosystem. Like I said to Nia, when we build that ecosystems, we are also developing other ecosystems as well. And the more and as we progress, as months comes by, when we start innovating and trying to understand what is the market demand, there will be new features being added to the ecosystem. And this is where you start realizing, hey, you know what? The moment I invest in Axion, I unlock the ecosystem. I unlock access to all the other parts of the ecosystem. So I think that's where the beauty of Axion is. So who do we have here as well? Vijay.
We got Vijay.
Hello, hello. How you
Yes.
doing, guys?
Hey, very
Vijay.
well.
Hey,
Hey, BJ.
Hey, how are you doing, guys? How's your
Very
Friday
well.
going?
Very well. You weren't sure whether you were gonna make it because you said you were busy or something.
Yeah, I know. There was something I was kind of busy with, but I'm glad to be here and listening to all other people. Their proposed ideas and how they are contributing to Axion, growth, and it's amazing to be part of the community and to be able to help and contribute and be able to grow with the team and grow the project. So it's good.
Vijay, I never had much one-on-one time with you. Introduce yourself. I'm actually really interested. How'd you get
This.
into Axion?
So I came across Axion. I watched Sheldon Ivan's YouTube video about Axion, where he was mentioning how he's planning to invest in Axion and like a passive investment plan to grow his portfolio. So then from that point, I did my own research and read about the project, and I kind of decided after research for like a month and a half, started investing in it. Did one stake and then I did another one, and now I have multiple stakes with Axion. And then from Telegram chat, I think Dead Poet picked me up.
So Vijay, you just wanna
yeah.
share the whole.
Yes, I received the DM from. I think that's how it happened, right? I received the DM from Dead Poet. I was just chatting in the Telegram group, and I thought it was it was somebody trying to scam me, using Dead Poet's name. And
that's awesome.
And then I messaged I think Andy and who was the other moderator, Edorina.
Edorina, yeah.
Yes. So I was like, hey, is this guy real? For real? Like, is this legit? So somebody just texted me.
I totally forgot. I was like, sorry, Andy, I forgot that we don't DM first, like. I was new, I was just new to the team and I just wanted. I totally forgot that we had a rule we don't DM first. So yeah, guys, moderators, core team, AAC members, we don't DM first. Anyone else is scam.
We only DM you first if you're going to be on the advisory council. Otherwise,
Yes.
otherwise,
Yeah, I guess.
no DMing.
I guess that's the
You know,
exception.
if you guys get like message from Jubin asking
Right.
you to transfer 3E for some marketing budgets, forget about that. That's not Jubin. That's Jubin with a one, double one or something. Yeah.
Yes, there's a catch. You have to see the name. There's some variation. There's an exclamation. There's a dot. There's something. You have to be very.
Looks like you're breaking up a little bit, Vijay.
Ground control to VJ.
Oh, sorry.
That's better.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Carry now.
Hello.
Yep. Yeah, way better.
Just careful from scammers. Yeah, they're getting very clever. So just be careful. Yeah, don't send your address. Don't send your money. Just especially for the IDOs. It's like because it's time sensitive stuff and like minting process for the NFTs and stuff because they open and everything sells out in minutes. So first come first serve sales, things like that. Yeah, it's crazy out there. But anyway, enough of that rambling. Yeah.
For the rambling. What are some ideas, some activities that you propose to the team since you stepped into the advisory?
So yes. So one of the council members, my responsibility or my role is to help with the community outreach, spread the Axion word in different communities. Like majority, the Telegram channel that we started is Axion, South Asian community, and so we're trying to because there's a lot of people who are actively investing in cryptocurrencies, active holders of cryptocurrencies in South Asian community. So our goal is to spread the word and get the market share from that community, and that would be very beneficial for Axion for long-term organic growth of the project. If we are slowly building up the volume from the people from outside the Western world communities, and I think there's like two types of people in the world currently right now. So there's one who are overly involved in crypto, and they want to get rich quickly. So they want to invest in projects that they can get rich quick with. And there's the other part who don't want to touch crypto. They think it's not safe. It's just a bubble. It's gonna burst. So they need more education. So where Axion is, I think what our job is, or what we need to do is just to provide education to those who are over involved. That okay, the dust is gonna settle at one point, right? So you don't want to get wrecked in pump and dump games. So you also need something that is sustainable, and you need to put some money where you know that over a period of time you're gonna see growth, and it's not pump and dump. There's sustainability. You're getting daily Bitcoin. You're also over the period of time going to grow. You're also going to get into the launch pads, the IDOs, and the other side, the other half of the population that we need to educate, who just don't know much about crypto, who are scared of crypto, who don't want to invest in that. Axion provides stability, safety, sustainability for long-term growth, which actually they want, but I guess they just don't want to invest in any crypto project just because just the word crypto scares them, or they're not educated enough. Now, this is not the time that we're thinking, oh, if the crypto is gonna be, successful, or is it going to be here? It's here. It's here. It's here. It's not going anywhere. This is it's happening. It is happening currently. So we all know that, who are in crypto. So that's what I propose, that to just educate both groups of people about Axion, spread the word out there how it can benefit both groups of people.
As a stable investment, as opposed to
Stable,
pumping up,
correct. Yes,
right?
and yes,
we actually, our launch pad is a way to diversify your portfolio. So
correct.
get exposure all across the board with us. We have a question here for you. How do you think crypto and Axion could be advantageous to the unbanked individuals in Southeast Asia?
They can have control of their finances if they're weak financially. Now the best part is, now we're on Polygon. We don't have to worry about gas fees. You can I'm sorry. You can invest small amounts and grow your portfolio over a period of time, become your own bank. It's the same money you invest in a bank, you don't get nothing. Banks don't give you anything. But if you invest the same amount of money slowly over a period of time, you can become your own bank. So those who don't have the banking facilities, all they need is internet and smartphone, which everybody does have. I mean, I'm from India, so internet is dirt cheap in India, and smartphones are cheap as well. So that's all you need, and you need to have the knowledge how to invest, and that's all you need. And once you have the education, once you have the basic resources, you don't need an institution. So you can just slowly start investing.
All right, I agree. Crypto adoption and education go hand in hand. And you guys will be glad to know we're going to be updating the website soon. We're going to be
cool.
Targeting an education avenue where we want it to be easily understood, and with our ever-growing ecosystem, while that's challenging, we can do it.
Yeah, that's true. Because if you think about it, it's it's like an ecosystem within an ecosystem. You have the main ecosystem, and within the main ecosystem, there's all the minor ecosystems. So how do you explain all of that? Within the first, I don't know, 10 seconds or 15 seconds when someone take a look at the website. So I think this is where I think Joel is actually cracking brains and burning midnight oils, trying to come up with a concept to actually deliver that message. Through the rebranding of the website itself. So yeah, hopefully it's soon. I guess soon.
And any leaks from Joel?
He has, agreed not to speak for the next.
It's true. I'm trying to
he's now. Here he is.
I thought I could bait him. Okay, it didn't work. All right, but thanks, Vijay. Glad to have you as a member of the Axion Advisory Council.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, Mr. B, the infamous Mr. B. Are you there?
Yo, sorry I'm late. How are you guys?
Hey, what's up, Dennis?
I'm good, and you?
Man, I like your.
3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, well, that bright. It's a pretty bright light, isn't it? I feel like I'm very white.
What time is it there?
It's actually not too bad. It's only 8 p.m. in the UK in winter, and it's basically nighttime.
All right, Mr. B, introduce yourself. How'd you get into Axion? How'd you find us?
Yeah, thanks. So my name is Dennis, and I got into Axion the same way as Vijay did, actually. Sheldon Evans' video on YouTube. It sounded like a pretty sound project, and yeah, so that was my first step into discovering the project. I'm London based, and I run a company here which is specialized in design and animation. So that's my background.
You said you came across us from Sheldon.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
What was your first impression? Did you come into Discord or was it Telegram?
Yeah, so the first impression was joining Discord and discovering the community really. I started speaking to the team and got involved in the different like aspects of the community through Discord. There's loads of different things you can contribute to with IDs and stuff, and I thought it was all pretty exciting really. And I kind of like the general vibe, like people seem respectful and enthusiastic and positive. So that all sounded like pretty exciting, really.
Yeah, that's, we try to be as welcoming as we can in general. So if you are a part of the community watching and you're in general, keep it up. Keep up the good energy, the openness, the helpfulness, please. And thanks in advance. Mr. B, what do you do? Tell us about yourself, man.
What I do. So the role I have at the studio, the company I run is I'm on the creative side. So I'm an ECD, so I'm creative director, and my role is just to oversee the different projects we've got going on and maintain quality across all of them. So yeah, that's my current role, and my background is I'm a 3D artist actually, a bit like Joe. So I come from the CG industry and creating all sorts of content for film, advertising, music video, you name it.
Music videos. Can you name drop?
Yeah, we just did. We did one for Fergie that was never released.
For
Actually,
Fergie?
yeah,
Fergie.
Oh man.
Still up in the air about release dates. We recently worked with Gorillaz, which was pretty exciting.
Fergie and Gorillas.
Yep,
Okay, we got it.
pretty
Okay, we got it.
really fun
Just
people to
dropping
work
some
with.
big names here. Okay, I'm gonna reach out to you for some tickets. All right.
Yeah, then it's you were like expecting like you dropping like names like Destroyer or something, and then you drop like Fergie and dude.
No, but the fun project to work on. I tell you what, after working on the music video, you know the song like you wrote it yourself.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, what are some of the ideas that you've put forth, or some activities that you've discussed about?
I think like I think in terms of ideas, there's plenty that I've discussed over the last year really with the guys, but there's plenty going on already in Axion. So I think what I'm interested in is really getting involved on the visibility of the brand one way or another. So
Yeah.
it being through marketing or social content. I'd love to create some ads really, just describing all of the cool stuff that are happening in a way that viewers can just watch 30 seconds or 1 minute piece of content and get a good idea of what's going on and be able to translate this sort of content through different platforms and reach out to as many people as possible, really.
I just want to add this story that if you take a look at the color schemes and all the branding that we have right now, this is something I also work together with Mr. B. We went through the branding strategy, to just take a look at what kind of changes we want, because I think previously the kind of message we were delivering was that it was meant for those who were who wanted who may not exactly be in crypto itself. So I think we've tried to move. We realized that trying to get hold of people who are not into crypto. I mean, the activity should exist, but in terms of marketing, it is very expensive aspect. So we wanted to have a bit more bolder colors. Some of the message that we have to to be a bit more stronger. So yeah, this is something that I worked together with Mr. B. We went through a couple of the ideas as well. So yeah, the current colors that you see, current messages that you're seeing on social media, this is yeah, part of the discussions that we've been having.
Right, we're going for as opposed to laid back. We're standing up
Hmm.
now. We want the bold. We're here.
Exactly. No more guy playing guitar by the beach. Yeah.
I didn't catch that. What?
No more photo of a guy with a guitar by the what is that, the wagon.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, just kidding.
No more tailgating. Okay.
That's okay. You want Fast and Furious, Yeah.
But how long have you been with the project, Mr. B?
Uh, I've joined in first invested in January, so that's
10 months.
yeah,
11
just
months.
almost a year.
All right. Well, glad to have you on board.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to share?
No, just pretty stoked to be here. Happy to chat to you guys all.
Oh, I didn't mean comment wise. I meant like concert tickets. Oh, I see. Actifid jumped on. Actifid, you there? You there, mon ami?
He's probably there.
Probably.
Probably the microphone difficulty. All right. Well, we're coming up on an hour. We're gonna start taking some questions. If you got any questions, please post them, and we'll see if we can get these answered for you. Come on, tell us about the collider.
Yeah,
Look,
somebody noticed our background.
As much as I want to do it, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Okay, no, I'm not. Okay, Joel, you gotta take this one. I know you're not supposed to be talking. You gotta take this one.
Joel can't tell anything about the Collider, not yet.
The Collider starts with a C, and it ends with O-Lider, and it's
Uh-huh.
coming to Axion very soon, and it's very cool.
How I didn't think it was possible to give a worse hint than T Deli. Deadpool, can you give a better hint?
Yeah, it rhymes with coriander, which is one of my favorite spice.
Coriander doesn't really rhyme with Collider.
It does not at all.
Coriander
Hey,
Collider.
It has 3 syllables.
it does. I mean, it does rhyme in Asia. I don't know, man. I mean, where I'm from, it sounds the same. What do you mean? Okay, kidding.
Okay, there's a cryptic clue there from Jordan, but I'm not really sure what he means.
Ooh. Okay,
Balloons plus
balloon.
puppies?
Is that dog or puppy? Because it could mean two completely different things.
Balloon
and
and
it
a
could
puppy?
be relevant.
Puppy? Who
If
knows?
you tie enough balloons to a puppy,
You go to jail.
Exactly. This is not financial advice.
this is not financial or life advice.
Yes.
Oh, here's one.
What?
So Prana says, do we have any ads running in other countries in their native languages? So Vijay actually made ads in Hindi for us, and we are starting in actually a couple of days a very small test campaign on Brave browser using these Hindi ads. They're just push to text, or not push to text, just the text notification ads that Brave browser runs for us. But they're actually be running in Hindi, and I know Vijay, you still have obviously a huge amount of work to do, but the website does auto translate over to Hindi, and so we're going to be using that as the landing page for all of our Hindi-based ads. So yeah, this is kind of our first experiment in running localized or nativized ads, and we'll kind of see how it goes.
Yeah, just want to add to that. I'm still working on making some corrections. I see a pattern. It just auto translates a lot of sentences in a way. It kind of flips the sentence, in Hindi, you have to kind of, I mean, manually fix it. I don't know. So some of the complex sentences it translates really good, but the simple ones, it just messes it up. So I'm kind of still working on it. The homepage is done. All the different the tabs that scroll through, that's done. How to buy, that's almost done. I'm at the end part of it. So kind of working on it, just a little update. So yeah, I just want to let you know.
All right, thank you. I
No
think you
problem.
meant like the translation is like extremely literal, and
Yes.
that's yeah.
Yeah, it is. And at some sentences it wouldn't pick a polygon. It would just, I don't know what, just a very literal word it would choose. So I had to change it at a lot of places. And and it uses like a super pure Hindi that I don't think a lot of people use, even in newspapers. I think we use a lot of English words in India, in, well, just kind of like general speaking. So that's another thing I was thinking. I had to struggle out. What is this? What does this mean in Hindi? Like, wow, that is like a literal pure Hindi words, which is fine. Just you get the gist as like words for like institutions and I can't think of others. Just some words are just like so pure Hindi that we don't even use that. People just know the English word of it. They might not be able to read it, but they just know. That's what it is. If it's written in, if the same word is just written in institution instead of in English, it's written in Hindi instead of the pure Hindi word. If it's just written institution in Hindi, they would understand it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well,
So
thank you for undertaking that task on our
hey,
behalf.
no problem.
It's amazing, and we encourage any speakers of any language. If you're a Portuguese speaker, please reach out to us on Discord.
Portuguese.
We
Yeah.
got a question. Who can I contact for a proposal, sir, please? You can reach out to any team member, really, or you can go in community proposals on the Discord channel and submit there. All right, Deadpool, you got anything you want to add?
No, it's all good. I think we are almost to the end of the show. I think perhaps we might want to just close this session. Let's make it short and sweet. Thanks, guys. Thanks to the AAC. You guys have been amazing. It's been nice, working for a couple of months together, trying to come up with some of the ideas. Hopefully we can, start showcasing some of the things that you guys are doing. Do expect a couple of posts, for example, to highlight some of the editorial pieces that Metal is showcasing. So if you guys see the editorial, do take a look, do take a look at it. And then yeah, Logan as well, and Nia also has been very active on Twitter and Instagram as well. Do, if you possible, just like, retweet, share those posts as well. So I think without further ado, let's I think it's all good. Let's close this session. Anyone else? All good?
Yeah.
All
No,
right.
thanks
Take
everybody for
care,
joining.
All
guys.
right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Axion
Cheers.
Nation
Bye.
signing out.
Thank you.
Appreciate all you guys. We'll see you next week. We'll be talking about definitely talking about the Collider next week. So
Perfect.
stay tuned.
Coriander?
It's going to be
We're
a lot
talking
of
about
fun.
coriander?
So, yeah, we're going to
Coriander.
be talking about the coriander
Coriander.
next week for sure.
Coriander
All
is like
right.
cilantro. Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. Talk to you all soon. Bye.
All right.
Bye.